You're welcome back from the break and the details of our stories tonight. The Apostolic Heritage Worship Centre, Pantang, has organized a 3-day teaching service at the church's auditorium in the Greater Accra region. The service, which focused on in-depth teachings on the tenet number 3 of the church, was aimed at teaching members and clearing doubts on the second coming and millennial reign of Christ. There is more in this report.
The 3-day teachings, which began on Wednesday, May 13th and ended on May 15th, was characterized by deep teachings, prophetic insight, moments of prayer, and revival. Leadership of the Assembly brought together this special program to aid members learn more and address questions asked by members frequently on the second coming and millennial reign of Christ. Speaking at the climax service, Chairman of the Doctrine Watch Committee of the Apostolic Church Ghana, Apostle Jonas Ofei, highlighted key signs depicting the second coming of Christ, advising the congregation to prepare for the day.
It happened exactly. Bethlehem was mentioned, a virgin was mentioned, and all of that, and it happened exactly so. He will live a sinless life. He will be crucified. He will be dead. He will be buried. He will rise again on the third day. By the Old Testament, it happened exactly. Jesus Christ himself promised he is coming. He said, I'm going to prepare a place for you. And when I am done, I will come back again. So Jesus Christ himself said on several occasions in the New Testament that he is coming back again. Angels also testify to the fact that he is coming back again. Acts chapter 1, verse 9 to 12. If you have the time to read, tell you they've gathered together and he was talking to them. As he was talking to them, all of a sudden, the Holy Spirit started raising him up, and he was going and he was watching and he was going. He broke the power of gravity. He opened the clouds, and then as he was going and they were looking, 2 angels appeared and asked them, ye men of Galilee, why stand here looking into the sky like this? This same Jesus who has been taken away from you will come in like manner as you see him go. And he said, this same Jesus. So that same Jesus they were watching go is coming back the same way they saw him go.
Pastor Kwejo Amu Apel is the local pastor.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the attendance was probably less than half the number we had today. That's usually been the challenge with the midweek. But it was still quite a good attendance. And then we had the time, especially on the Friday, so we were able to learn a lot. And it was opportunity for members to also come up with questions that they had. And Apostle was also gracious in answering all these questions for us. So following the teachings we had, you realize that there are different interpretations of the scriptures concerning the second coming of Christ. But you realize that one thing is certain. Throughout the Old Testament, the New Testament, we are convinced that Jesus will come again. So whichever interpretation we are given, there is no argument that he will come again. And so as believers, we are certain that Jesus will come again. He says he's preparing a place for us, and we also have to be prepared to go to that prepared place.
Some members who joined the service spoke with the news team concerning the second coming of Christ.
The whole program is a wake-up call to the church, to be on alert, to prepare, just like the bride and his bridegroom. Once you are prepared and the bride comes, there's joy, there's happiness. So for me, it didn't really bother to me on anything. It's about the wake-up call that once you are here, you should be prepared for anything that comes to you as a Christian. Thank you.
I'm encouraged to also evangelize, because it would be great to know that we have other members. It would be very sad, in the first place, it would be very sad to be in heaven or to reign with Christ and know people who are suffering on earth. So I think I have a great job to do as a Christian, to evangelize, to win more souls for Christ, so that I will not be the only one to reign with Christ.
It was a great teaching that most of the churches have to focus on, because it talks about the second coming of Jesus Christ, and we learned about the proofs, many things that shows that Jesus is coming. So I think it's a good thing that most of the church is supposed to focus on teachings like this, and it will help. Yeah. I'm trying my best to live a life that can make me make up to heaven, because we learned about rapture, and rapture talks about the coming of the Jesus. And when he comes, he's coming to take his people before the great tribulation where Satan will come and take place. So I'm not really scared about him coming or something like this. Yeah.
I've never enjoyed a program like this. I'm telling you, it's not this topic we normally treat. And I've never paid attention to a teaching like this. And I have learned a lot, and it's going to help me. One thing that I've learned is that I have to do well in this life, that I will not mix heaven, especially the rapture. And one thing I found out that if I miss the rapture, life on earth will be unbearable. So all that I'm doing is that I have to walk in a holy life, do as much as I can to win more souls to Christ, so that when I get to the heaven, my sky will be enough.
I've got joy, joy, joy.